few people asked me for another video, and the problem was that you can't really make a very long one. I probably would lose most of your attention. Plus, I don't think I can place it on many platforms. However, I'm making today my mother's potato latkes, which is very simple. I have two medium potatoes in the food processor, one egg, 1 tablespoon of flour, and a teaspoon of salt. Now, there'll be a little noise now, all right? So, forgive me for that noise that's gonna be here. Of course, my mother didn't have a food processor, so she usually used to do it through the meat grinder, grinding it twice. So, here we go, and you gotta scrape it at least once. And again, I found out that a new thing to use. I like to use European butter for frying or shallow frying my potato latkes. And here we go, they are ready, and I'm gonna start frying them. There we go. And I use a serving spoon. I find to be just about the right size. When I put them in there, I usually make them flatten somewhat, so they get a nice shape. Plus, they will cook faster if they are flatter, of course. And I obviously you don't want to overcrowd them. And the temperature of the pan should be medium hot to hot, but it's something you should just gauge according to your own range. So I think it's getting pretty long now, so I'm not even sure if that will ever be on anywhere. So here we go. At that point, they should be getting nice and brown on the bottom. It takes about 30 seconds or so, and then you flip them over and you get yourself a plate ready, and plate them and enjoy. What prompted me to do this today? No idea. Oh, I have too many potatoes in the fridge, so that's what happened. When you have lemons, you make lemonade. When you have potatoes, you make potato latkes. So here it is. So that's what's happening here. I might put this on YouTube, because there I don't think there is a limit really for the length. So today I went for a bike ride out through Boston, and one great thing about the Corona thing is there is really not that much traffic, and riding a bike became a real pleasure in Boston, which used to be a real actual guerrilla warfare before that. You always feel the drivers trying to run you over in Boston when you ride a bike. So you see, I flipped them. I usually would let them be even a little browner than this, but I wish I could transmit to you how wonderful the butter smells when it's just gently frying like this, which means that the temperature of the butter is not to the point where it's beginning to scorch. So it's like, imagine when sugar smells, because that's what you're actually smelling, is the sugar beginning to caramelize, which is the natural sugar in the butter, of course. All right, so my latkes are ready, and what I'll do now, I'll bring my plate, and I prefer mine only with sour cream. That's the way my mother used to give them to us, and I got used to it, and that's my favorite way. I know in the United States a lot of people like to use applesauce for that, and it's not bad, but I honor my mom. So here they go, they look, that's the way that they should look when they're all done. go. And a dollop of sour cream. And here we go, my lunch.